This exciting program is fresh from Oxygen and in part by JVC. JVC rules.
Oh yeah!
Planet X has taken some amazing trips. On this show, we're taking you to exotic Mongolia to see an extreme event, the Camel Trophy Adventure Race.
This is Christopher Van Ness with Team USA. We're here at Turtle Rock in Mongolia, and behind me you can see some archery, some wrestling, traditional Mongolian sports, and it's quite an exhibition. And it's fitting that here at Turtle Rock that the Mongolians are demonstrating their sports and their skills, and we're just beginning ours on the competition site 1.
Oh, it's you.
4, 3, 2.
This is Planet X. Planet X. Where pop culture explodes.
Planet X is powered by A2Extreme.com, your site for extreme sports products, A2 Extreme, and by Line-X spray-on truck bed liners, Extreme Protection, Line-X, and by Sony, the official camcorder supplier to Planet X Television, only Sony.
See those things out there? That's where I'm trying out to race in Mongolia in May. The Land Rover Camel Trophy race. Actually, it's not a race, it's an adventure. Truly an adventure. Camel Trophy Adventure Race 97. Mongolia. We might be there. We'll see. Maybe if I get a nap in, they'll let me go.
The U.S. trials for Camel Trophy is our opportunity to find 4 candidates to go on to the international selection trials, and then on from there we'll pick 2 to go to the Camel Trophy itself. And Camel Trophy is the Olympics of four-wheel drive. It pits 2-person teams from 20 different nations in an unbelievable adventure of driving and physical prowess, if you will, and athleticism. The emphasis on the event, and this will be its 17th year, has changed a bit this year, and it's not so much mud plugging and winching as it is being intelligent, problem solving, and athletic capability, including kayaking and running, orienteering, and mountain biking.
Hey, it's Danielle.
It's Planet X. Planet X. This is Planet X. Planet X. Where pop culture explodes.
Hiya, it's me.
And it's me.
And we're outside of Social Circle, Georgia.
Exactly. U.S. trials for the Land Rover
Camel Trophy.
When-
People are competing to go to Mongolia.
Mongolia.
I said Mongolia.
Like Mongolia beef and broccoli. You guys see it probably every week.
You have a mole right there.
Thank you.
I can pull it off.
No.
It looks like you can just pull it off.
Hey, Land Rover U.S. trials right now outside of Atlanta. Mongolia is in May 97. There's 8 competitors here trying to get there.
You get crazy here, I'm gonna go get adventurous.
You got it, sister.
Bye.
But I guess we'll see tomorrow. And I guess we'll see tomorrow. And I guess we'll see tomorrow. But it sure looks good.
here to here to here. On 3, ready, go.
They're like these. They're not plain sight. There's a punch on them. I'll give you a punch card. You need to find Old Canada in an hour and a half to get back to the area.
I have to find a thing so I could possibly get lost.
Your eyes, 'cause it's time to face the morning. And open up your eyes, we're gonna walk out in the world. And head out in the world. Walk through the doorway thinking that you're so damn smart. And all my first impressions are fading fast. Turn out the lights now, 'cause it's getting late. Tomorrow the rain will come and wash it down.
I'm about to do the autocar, and I'm going to drive the car, and I'm going to win the best time. I'm not going to knock down any cones.
Lock it up. Get out of the gap. Put a beautiful gap. Perfect.
There's some leadership things, there's some driving, some fitness stuff. What was your favorite?
Right. Oh, wow. It's hard to say. I think I enjoyed orienteering the most, but I learned the most from the four-wheel driving and the winching. So it's a toss-up between those two, but I enjoy both of them a lot. Good time. Great time.
Christopher Van Ness, number 8. I think he's going all the way.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's just my opinion. What do I know? Good luck, man.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, man.
It is Brett. We're going to do the physical aptitude test of this U.S. Trials course. So we'll be right back.
This is Planet X. Planet X.
Hi, I'm Christopher Van Ness from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We're here in Mongolia and we're prepping the car, loading it up for a 1,400-mile trek around Mongolia. We have to fit 4 people, my teammate and I, and 2 journalists in the back, with a lot of food and a lot of gear. And it looks big now, but it's going to be a tight fit.
For the first time in the Camel Trophy's 18-year history, multidisciplinary sports were added to the grueling 3-week competition. Not only did the teams from 20 nations have to drive over 1,400 miles, they had to stop at 8 different competition sites throughout the race to compete in mountain biking, kayaking, orienteering, and technical driving tasks.
Yeah, what a showing. I mean, it's really incredible to see this many people out here in support. It's like a mini Olympics. It's really incredible. Great time. And what a send-off. I mean, if we look forward to this for the rest of the trip, we'll have a great time. From Mongolia, Planet X. It's a great country to drive in. Lots of room, lots of roads, practically go anywhere, and it's a really good time.
On the line for the international 2-person teams was the storied Camel Trophy, awarded at the end of the 1,000-kilometer event to the team with the highest total score from each of the disciplines. In addition to the Camel Trophy and the individual sport task awards, the multinational field competed for the Land Rover Award, a cumulative driving award for the team with the most accurate mileages between competition sites. At the end of long days of driving, competitors and their backseat journalists camped under the Mongolian skies and occasionally got to sleep in gers, traditional native houses made of wood and felt.
This is Christopher Van Ness, Team USA. We're here at Terrelj, Mongolia, doing mountain biking for Camel Trophy 97.
It was a tough race. Halfway through the course I was feeling real good, and then hit the hill, and I didn't have quite enough to maintain my position on the hill.
I think we did pretty good, probably about average. We came in together, which is a good showing, and that'll help us with the points, but it was a tough course. Next is driving, and that's all the teams together, and we're not sure what the course will look like, but we have GPS coordinates already set in.
Driving constitutes the majority of the Camel Trophy, and the Land Rover Discovery was the vehicle of choice for the event. Each vehicle had 4 people, 2 mountain bikes, 1 kayak, and enough food and clothing for 3 weeks through the mountains, plains, and deserts of Mongolia.
Stream crossing.
Okay, what I'll have to do, just reset, just check your distances.
Each discipline had individual as well as group competitions. Sometimes, teams were solely competing against the clock, and others, the 19 other teams, in wide open races.
This is Doug in Mongolia for Planet X. We'll be right back.
Make reality of imagination. To make reality of
so
imagination.
that people have time to think.
This is Christopher Van Ness, Team USA, here in Mongolia for Planet X. Good time, but it's good to be done. So good to be done for today. Now what? 3 more weeks of this, and we'll be in prime shape. The international part is the best part. It's what makes this whole trip, and especially with a convoy like this. Right now we have 7 cars from 5 different countries, and it makes a really good time to get to know them. We talk over the radio, we stop at the campsites, stop during different breaks, and it's a great opportunity to get to know people. Really good time. From Mongolia, Team USA, you're watching Planet X.
Well, this is change about 12 from Lycra underwear all the way through to kayaking wear, mountain biking wear, orienteering wear, driving wear, which equates to 1 total clothes change for each discipline.
In addition to the overall championship and individual sport awards, teams were also vying for the coveted Team Spirit Award, voted on by the competitors themselves, to the team that exhibited the most international hospitality and spirit of the event. Mongolia provided the ultimate arena to showcase these remarkable athletes, rugged vehicles, and incredibly friendly locals.
A little nervous at first, because we didn't know how the gates were going to be set up. This is our first driving competition at this site, and Doug did a really good job getting us through the gates, and I was flying between diff lock and unlock to get around the corners. We made it. We don't know what our score is yet, but I think we did pretty good. How'd we do, Hans? Okay. Said we did all right.
My teammate is an excellent navigator.
I mean, honestly speaking.
He's a big jerk. I can't believe I'm stuck in a car with him for 3 weeks. My luck.
My horn out.
He's a good guy, great guy.
We've been following the road the whole way, and it doesn't show on the map, but it's here right in the road. There's a fork in the road, but it's not on the map.
Yes. This year's event was historic for being the first to embrace outside sport as part of the overall competition. It only seemed fitting that the competitors themselves made history by choosing to cross the final finish line together, an act of solidarity that exemplified the true spirit behind the Camel Trophy.
And it's just great. You're out in the middle of Mongolia, and you're thousands of miles away from home, and you're, sharing a life with a whole other team. Cooking dinner and sleeping and whatever. It's just a great time, and I think that probably captures the essence of the Camel Trophy. Here we are, competing, and it's really tough to compete, but when it comes down to it, it's the people that make it, and the bonding.
I don't think anyone could not have a great time. It's just so many things and so many people that make it special.
I'm Christopher Van Nest.
I'm Doug Mays, and
we're here plotting our map through Mongolia, and we'll see you next time on Planet X.
Reality of imagination to make reality of
so that people have time to think.
Look at all the logicals. It's a logicicle. Wood. Tastes like it's wood flavor. Yeah. I'll take this home.
Sitting here, we're chatting, just acting a little weird, and all of a sudden, he's down for the count, passed out. A little snoring going on, that kind of twitching, sleep stuff. You got scooped up. So I'm not quite sure what I should do here. I don't want him to keel over and hit his head in the ground. So maybe I'll sort of prop like this, maybe.
Planet X is powered by A2Extreme.com, your site for extreme sports products, A2Extreme, and by Line-X spray-on truck bed liners, Extreme Protection, Line-X, and by Sony, the official camcorder supplier to Planet X Television, only Sony.
What's this event all about?
Well, this is for Surf Rider. This is for the cover of a book called From California with Love. And what it is just, I'm just capturing as many images up and down California of people waving flags and showing a concern and support for New York. Then I'm going to fly it into New York and give it to the chief of their department. Any donations we get, we give to the Widows and Children's Fund.
Hey, we're Too Loose, and we're playing at the Hard Rock in La Jolla, and you're watching Planet X.
sweet, sweet life.